I saw the Grateful Dead in 1995 when Jerry Garcia was still alive, and I get that, and that's fine. But we're not all hippies. There are some people with button-down shirts and hipster hats, but it's not hippie, it's not the same thing. I think right now it's just an expression of frustration. I don't really know that it is an identifiable, cohesive movement at all. I mean, everybody else will tell you it's a leaderless situation, and it really is. It's people are springing up and coming up with whatever ideas they have to offer. But right now, the way I see it is trying to define it. People are already actively trying to define it so they can marginalize it. Say, well, we're not worried about that. We're not worried about it. And there was no catalyst. Though this isn't 2008. This isn't right after the bank bailouts. This isn't, whatever. It's just an expression of 3 years after 2008, we still haven't taken the appropriate steps to fix the economic malaise that comes from the top down. And I think that this is just the visceral reaction of people, just to come out and be like, I want to express my frustration. I was following on social media when the people on Wall Street went out, and I don't have enough money to go to Wall Street, and I don't have enough money to go to DC, my hometown, to participate there. And I saw a group, about 40 people, that were talking in chat rooms, and they said they were going to camp out somewhere in LA. And at first it was Pershing Square, and you can't really camp in a park here. So logistically we were like, where can you go? There was actually a lawsuit. A homeless gentleman named Jones sued the city of Los Angeles in federal court because the police confiscated his gear when he was in a soup kitchen. So in Los Angeles, due to a settlement in federal court this past year, you can sleep on the sidewalks now, and the police won't harass you. So as a practical matter for people to congregate in Los Angeles, you can actually sleep on the sidewalks and the police won't harass you. So if we want to occupy, we can actually occupy in Los Angeles. Due to this court ruling in a case by a homeless gentleman whose things were confiscated, now we can actually use that as a political tool to gather and stay assembled and just be out there and express what I said earlier, the frustration, the malaise, all of that, ennui, whatever. It's everything. It's just everybody has their own. There isn't too much anger. I think we're past the anger. If it was 2008, people would be really.
It's easier to talk when you're not pissed off.
Right. Yeah. And I think we're at that point. I am 32 years old. I'm from Washington, D.C. I am a white male, heterosexual. I could very easily be defined as somebody of privilege. However, I am currently sleeping on my friend's couch. I make a third of what I made a year ago. I make half of what I made 15 years ago. I get paid hourly. I work for really cool people in a deli. It's great. I feel blessed to have that opportunity to eat and make enough money to not be on EBT or food stamps or whatever. But I'm barely scraping by, and it's sad to see the regression from where I had already been to having a comfortable life to going back to, and not that I feel entitled to having had all that. I feel that I worked to have gotten there. And through no fault of my own, I believe, a lot of, I played the stock market. I had $20,000 in the market in 2008. I lost it all. If your thing is economics, it's not working. It's clearly not working. We're going to bail out everybody. Then there's austerity measures in Europe, which will come here. And the first people to go will be public employees, and that's what they're doing. They're attacking unions. Unions now only make up like 15% of the U.S. population are members of unions.
Yeah.
Things like that. It used to be higher than that. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. When I was 18, I registered independent. I have never affiliated with a political party because I grew up in D.C. I know K Street is where the power is. The lobbyists are where the power is. It's not possible for everybody to camp out. I work 9 to 5 at this deli in Venice, and every day I take the bus at 5:30 and I get down here at 7. I get on the 733 right in Venice, and I go straight down Venice Boulevard all the way down here, and I get here in time for the General Assembly, and I participate in that as much as I can, and I go and I try to make contacts, and then I go home because I have to work in the morning. So I go back to work and I do it again. And I have 2 days off a week. I have Friday and Wednesday off. And so the nights that I can come out and stay up, this was the first night I actually camped out and slept here. And it was actually doable. It was kind of I was describing it as a bourgeois urban camping adventure.
Yeah.
But people come out when they can and bring their bodies out here in their minds, and they get to contact with people that are just frustrated or whatever, then you'll find common ground with all different walks of life. The people who are playing the bongos and spinning around in circles, they're here. They absolutely are, and they're awesome. But you may not agree with everything that they do, or how they express their frustration, or how they express their dissatisfaction with the way the system works. But you can find people that you do if you just come out.